All right, in this lesson, we will represent and perform. Represent and perform rotations on a coordinate plane. So, we've been working on transformations. We did translations, we did reflections, and earlier than that, we did dilations. Now we're going to be doing rotations. So let's do this again. So A is 2, 1, right? I can't even write this right. Okay, A, that's good enough. Not for me. Okay, B is 4, 5, and C, having a difficult time writing. And C is 6, 2. So A, B, and C. So let's figure out what A prime and B prime and C prime are. No, that's going to be in a different color. So, if you can see, this is our pre-image, and it was rotated clockwise. We're talking about clockwise here, like a clock. You know how a clock goes like this way around. I don't know what that, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on and so forth, right? So it goes this way. So we're rotating this direction. And so we have A prime right here. And then C will come all the way over here. And B is right here. B prime. Okay, so A prime is 1, negative 2. B prime, C prime. A prime is 1, negative 2. B prime is 5, negative 4. And C prime, well, I can write that a little better. I'm just running into it so much. Okay, that's as good as it's going to get. And C prime is 2, negative 6. So how do we get from these regular xy's? And how does it become like our new points? Like, how can we represent this using a rule? So if you notice, we have 2, 4, and 6. Well, we have 2, 4, and 6 over here, but it's negative. That's weird. We have 1, 5, and 2. 1, 5, and 2. Oh, they're the same. So you know how this one, I'll write that in purple, is an x and a y. You see this x? You see these x's? They move to the right, but we won't talk about that yet. Let's talk about the y's. 1, 5, and 2. 1, 5, and 2. You see how they're the same? Except this time, it's over here where the x is normally. So this y, that was originally the y, goes first. The y goes first. Like these 1, 5, and 2 are now 1, 5, and 2, but they come first. These x's were almost the same, but they're opposite. You see how those 2, 4, and 6, now it's negative 2, negative 4, negative 6. All right, cool, not too bad. Let's rotate it another 90 degrees. So let's label these A, B, C, and then we'll do, that one's green. So green, A prime, B prime, C prime. And let's figure out what those are. So A prime is right here. C leads the way, so C is right here. And B is behind, so it goes right here. So A prime was negative 2, negative 1. Negative 2, negative 1. B prime was negative 4, negative 5. Negative 4, negative 5. And C prime is negative 6, negative 2. Cool. So we had x comma y. Remember, this was our x and this is our y. And then, so if you notice, the 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 1, 5, 2, 1, 5, 2, they're just the opposite, right? So you would just do the opposite x's and then the opposite y's. And that's it. Well, let me make that a little bigger. Negative x, negative y. All right, let's look at 270, which is the red one. But let's go to purple first. A, B, C, and then A prime, B prime, C prime. So A went joule, so this is A prime. C went over here. And B prime went over here. So A prime is negative 1, comma 2. B prime is negative 5, comma 4. And C prime is negative 2, comma 6. Cool. So our rule, we started off with A, B, and C. We started off with X, Y. Oh man, I can't even do this. That's good enough. And then, so 2, 4, and 6. 2, 4, and 6. If you notice, the 2, 4, and 6 are, well, I gotta explain this again, X and Y. And X and Y. The 2, 4, 6 are now where the Y's are, right? But they were, so these X's are over here now. I can do it, I think. I'm just gonna redo the whole thing. Okay. Nope, worse. Why is it so hard? Okay. And so 2, 4, and 6 moved over here. And 1, 5, and 2 moved over there and became opposite. So those are the Y's, and it's opposite. Cool. So let's do this. A, B, C. And that turns black. So A prime, B prime, C prime. So this went all the way around, 360 degrees. It's in the exact same place. So this is still 2, 1. This is still 4, 5. And this is still 6, 2. So if someone says they made a 360, that means they're exactly back to where they were, which isn't really helpful. A lot of times people say they made a 360 when they mean they went a 180 and are the opposite way. But I digress. So these are exactly the same. Cool. On to the next page. All right, so polygon ABC is 1, 3, so it gives me these. I'm going to label them. A, B, I think is, yeah, and C. 90 degrees clockwise, 90 degrees, 90 degrees. So I'm going to go to my other page. 90 degrees was y negative x, y negative x. So I need to write that before I forget it. Actually, I'm going to do this like I did before. A, B, C. We add x's and y's. And then we rotated it 90 degrees clockwise. And which is y negative x. And I'm going to write down all my original points. So A, B, C. So A was 1, 3. B is 35. And C is 6, 1. And we will transform them. We will rotate them specifically.
Teachers at this time.
So, oh, I should probably write A prime, B prime, C prime. Okay, let's see. So A prime. Oh, so the y's, let's go over here. So 3, 5, and 1. You see how they were the y's? Now they come over here. So 3, 5, 1. And the x's come over here. Oh, the x's were 1, 3, 6. But if it was positive, now it's negative. It was positive, now it's negative. It's positive, now it's negative. So 3, negative 1. 3, negative 1 is A prime. 5, negative 3 is B prime. And 1, negative 6 is C prime. Okay? So, do that. And it rotated. And we will say, well, that makes it look like that. So we'll do it like this. Well, no, I think that'll work. Let's just do it like we did before. Rotated 90 degrees clockwise. And this is the rotation now. Rotation. So I can represent the rotation algebraically using the coordinates y, negative x. The rotation is the same size. That means therefore the side lengths are congruent. The angles haven't changed, so they're congruent. We're still looking at the front, so the orientation is the same. Cool. So, you know what? I don't even think I have to do this next one. I think you get the point. Get it? Points. I think you get the point after we did the other transformations. If you need help, just let me know. But I think you're good. Thank you.